Yo! What's happening, everybody? Here we go. Too much fantasy football. We're going into, wow, it's week 4 already. Can you believe it? It's here. Brian and Brennan back with you to recap week 3, all of the madness, all the great, all the bad. How you doing today, man?
I'm doing wonderful. I'm doing better than, I guess, some other injuries we got going on.
Yeah, just got a few there today we're going to have to work through. But other than that, I mean, this was a weekend of defenses. Like the amount of special teams touchdowns, defensive touchdowns, blocked field goals, missed field goals. I mean, you definitely felt like it was the bounce back after week 2, the amount of touchdowns we got on the offensive side.
I lost because of Seattle's defense. It's so annoying. It's just, I don't like playing leagues with defenses. Like, 'cause it's just there's just like some unpredictability towards, and I guess there is some like, oh well, if the Giants you're playing against the Giants, I want to start against them or the Saints. But like, okay, like this is stupid. Like the Vikings, I think the Vikings outscored like some teams probably.
Yeah, they had 35 points in most your scoring formats, number 2 overall going into Monday night. I played Geno and the Vikings defense this week. My wife had both of them, and I was checked out pretty quickly.
I would be too.
But yeah, we're going to be going through a lot of the Booms players, touching on some of the busts, and then, of course, kind of an injury roundup there at the end. So without further ado, Brendan, let's get to it.
Let's do it.
Oh, let's talk. Go ahead. Open it up with your boy there. Set the world on fire this weekend.
He didn't have to do it with his legs. He did it with his arm, man. I mean, the Cowboys are bad defense, but almost 300 yards, 4 passing touchdowns, and like had it been a competitive game, he might have thrown for more, but they took out Dak halfway through the fourth quarter, and they threw out Milton.
Well, they took out CeeDee Lamb there at the very beginning, and that's really what started it. Like, this was a pretty decently back and forth. I think it was 17-14 at one point.
Yeah.
And going into halftime, I was like, all right, cool. We're going to get that great over that we were deserving on this. And I don't actually think we hit the over on this game because of the stall that the Dallas hit. But yeah, nearly 300 passing yards, 4 touchdowns. Ben Johnson was humming, man.
He was, and Caleb's looking like a steal right now.
Yeah, absolutely greatness coming out of there. Let's hope we can continue that a little bit, Chicago, because, I mean, Luther Burden stepped up for Chicago in a big way as well. Roma Dunze seems to be just that guy.
He is.
Next up, all right, we're going to touch on this briefly, but we kind of have to with just the game he had. Geno Smith, 19 for 29, 289 yards, 3 touchdowns. It was a loss to Marcus Mariota there. Yeah, that's the other guy we're going to talk about here. 200 yards passing touchdown, 400 or 40 rushing yards and a touchdown. Mariota just seems like a safe play when Jaden Daniels is out.
I just think that offense in general, I think Kingsbury knows what to do with the mobile quarterbacks pretty well. Like, he knows how to utilize their legs. So, like, when he was out and I lost Daniels, I picked up Caleb, but Mariota would have been my second bid. So, yeah, whenever he's out, I would trust Mariota.
Yeah, the 3 games he's filled in for Jaden Daniels since he was drafted, QB5, QB6, and QB9.
Not so bad.
It's crazy. But as soon as you put him in that starting role, it falls apart completely.
Oh, yeah.
We don't. Yeah, not bad. One other quarterback we got to bring up here. I mean, of course, we got to talk about Daniel Jones. 228 yards through the air, passing touchdown, another 27 yards on the ground. This team has just steamrolled its way into a 3-0 start.
Yeah, the real test will be this next week when they go to LA, go against a good Rams defense and see what they are. But Daniel Jones is a viable starter moving forward, I feel like.
I completely agree. I've got him in most of my single quarterback leagues that he was just kind of floating out there. So it's hard to shy away from him. I don't know if it's too early to tell completely. Okay, this is the Colts fan here talking, folks. We don't know if we can completely be bought in, but we played Denver, Titans, and Miami. So 2 teams and then a pretty decent team. Are they for real?
I think this next game will give us, if they can keep it competitive against the Rams, like even if they lose, but if it's like a 27-24 game, like I'll buy in. Like, it's kind of hard to say they're not, like,
Yeah, I get that. Let me see if we got the spread up for that game here real quick.
I think it was 6.5 LA.
Okay, all right. That's 1 score. I like that. Oh, wow. I'm seeing LA 3.5.
Oh, they moved it down already. Okay,
on
'cause when I
PFF.
first saw it opened, it was 6.5. So
That was before Daniel Jones came wrecking into town with all
probably.
that. Any other quarterbacks you want to touch on?
No, I don't remember any. Like, I mean, obviously Josh Allen did Josh Allen things.
Drake
So
May
like
got
all the
6. Baker at 7. He's having to run a lot like he did last year, but the injuries are stacking up there.
yeah, I mean, but that's where you draft him at. You draft him as probably QB7 in most spots,
Mm-hmm.
and so that's what you're getting out of him. So it's quite nice.
Tyrod Taylor sneaks in there top 8 as well, which is funny. Just him and Marcus Mariota both filled in their top 8 finishes. Let's go to running back here. We're going to move through the Colts as fast as we can, folks, because we know you're tired of hearing about them too. But this guy, 17 carries, 102 yards, 3 touchdowns, and then 16 more yards through the air. Caught 3 of his 4 passes. Jonathan Taylor, man, it's him and James Cook to be like the legit 2 studs right now.
I mean, you took him in the second round, and basically you have 2 first rounders. Hopefully, you didn't take Justin Jefferson or something like that. But yeah, no, Jonathan Taylor is in the running right now between, like you said, him and James Cook to see who's going to be the best running back this year. And I think Jonathan Taylor has a leg on him right now. Like, Jonathan Taylor should be RB1 right after this weekend.
He is RB1, yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, James Cook had a good week this week, but
He did.
Jonathan Taylor had a better one.
Yeah, 3 touchdowns will help you.
Yeah, no kidding. James Cook, where did he fall? I thought he was a lot higher than that. He's RB5. RB5.
I was say he didn't have a bad week,
but James Cook came in at 19 points. Jonathan Taylor at 31. So quite the difference between 1 and 5 on that one.
No kidding.
All right, let's go to this Vikings game. This game got ugly.
It was bad.
It was
bad.
It was so bad.
I think Isaiah Rodgers almost had more yards from the interceptions and fumbles than the Bengals offense entirely, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, so wild. The cornerback for the Minnesota Vikings there, he scored both the touchdowns for the Vikings defense, like his first time in their franchise ever, and he knocked out that fumble later on. Jordan Mason, though, 16 carries, 116 yards, 2 touchdowns. Kind of assumed he would rip through this Bengals defense. At least 3 more games without Aaron Jones. This has to be pretty confidently a fringe RB1 going forward.
Oh yeah, you're very excited. You have Jordan Mason, and if you have Aaron Jones, I'd be very nervous when he does come back, because I think Jordan Mason if he keeps this up, he's going to solidify a bigger role.
100%. Here we go. Go ahead. Take it away.
This one sucks because Najee got hurt. Folks, we'll talk about it later, but Najee Harris has a torn Achilles. So it is just Hampton all day, every day. I know they put in their other Haskins. I think it was him.
Because Hampton isn't going to have 100% of the touches.
Yeah, but Amari and Hampton basically had 80% of the touches. It was crazy. So yeah, Amari and Hampton to the moon. They finally figured out, hey, this guy can receive and catch the ball, and 6 catches, 59 yards, 19 carries, 70 yards, and a touchdown. Yeah, no, it's Hampton season. Hopefully you guys didn't sell him. I almost did.
Oh, but
no.
Yeah.
Now you are so excited.
He had 100% of the touches after the exit. Amari Hampton did.
Yay.
Hit his over prop just as well. By the way, I was 6 for 6 on the props last week. Just wanted to pop that up there. Hunt, I ended up pulling off. Brennen going over there, hitting 3 of his 4 as well. So absolutely crushing it going through the first few weeks. Because I had to check that this morning. I was like, oh, shoot, did I hit the Hunt? Sure enough. Barely did, but we hit it, folks. Speaking of busting his prop, this dude came beating through these holes like his ex was there. 18 for 94 and a touchdown. Caught one of his 2 passes for a receiving yard. Quinshon Judkins, Green Bay absolutely shut down the running game for the first 2 weeks. And he did quite the job making his way through that defense.
He might be real. I thought it was a flash in the pan last week. I'm like, all right, it was 10 attempts for 60 yards or something crazy like that. I was like, no. But his longest carry is almost 40 yards. This dude's efficient. Samson's season's over. I'm really sad.
Dude, it was granted, this game was scripted out the way it, for the way it goes. It was a bloodbath going back between these 2 teams. But Samson just hardly anything as far as the role. Absolutely dropped it. This is like Nick Chubb. That's what he reminded me of going out there. Just the way he's running and busting through.
Yeah.
We've got a nice player here coming up.
I'm buying Judkins if I can. If somehow someone's not believing in this, I'm buying, but I doubt you can get him now.
This was my biggest fear of him. I mean, prior to the police stuff that we went through, but like this was my biggest issue with him coming into the season. Could he outplay how bad that team would be in certain game scripts? And obviously, he's proven it wrong.
He's proven all of us wrong.
Jeremy McNichols, 4 carries, 78 yards, and a touchdown here. I don't know what to think in with Washington. The way that split up was, Krosky Merritt did get used 8 for 26 and a touchdown, caught one pass. Chris Rodriguez, 11 for 39. Is this going to be just you start one of these guys and hope you get the hot hand, or do you have a feel for one of these Commanders running backs?
I kind of want to see what happens when Jaden comes back, because like this was with Mariota, so it's a different game script, maybe possibly, but I'm still leaning Bill. Like Bill had the most touches, right? If I'm not mistaken, out of all of them.
Chris Rodriguez had 11. Bill had 8 carries, 9 touches.
Yeah. I mean, I know, Bill. Yeah, I'm still holding hope for Bill. Like this, if you take away this 60-yard run, then it's just not that impressive from Jeremy McNichols. I mean, I'm not saying that his 60-yard run wasn't impressive. Just the efficiency. It's I don't know. I'd keep waiting, but Bill is the guy I'd want to own.
God, I have no idea. I really don't.
Yeah, I have no idea, to be honest. I'm saying Bill. I think
which is
like
funny because he had 100% of the running back targets this week. But again, Mariota's tendencies are going to be different than Jaden Daniels, the game script, Cliff. I don't know what goes on in that man's head. So TBD. And then let's go to wide receivers here. Who the fuck is this guy? Look at this guy coming back. Last year, I thought we were done. We got 2 pretty talented rookies coming in. I'm like, all right, Trey Tucker, move aside, buddy. We got to see Jack Besh and then Donta Thornton come in there. Nope. He said, watch this. Hold my beer. Gino went deep, 8 for 9, 149 yards, and he dropped to JT. Yeah, 3 touchdowns. That's what we're calling that now. Trey Tucker.
Yeah, I'm not
chasing.
Great week for him. Great week for you. I don't see it happening for. I like Jacoby. Brock Bowers is going to probably start to get healthy here soon. I'm just not buying it. If you want to spend your fab on him, have fun. I don't see it. This is like a
guillotine league. Sure, we still have 16 teams in there, 15 teams.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, I'm out on this though.
Well, this guy, 6 for 8, 118 yards, a touchdown. Cortland Sutton coming back to life. Look at this smile. Look at this guy.
And it could have been another touchdown had Bo Nix threw it accurately.
Good. Bo had a couple balls he threw just a little. He overthrew Mims and Franklin, and I think
he overthrew Mims on 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, it was not a pretty game for the Broncos by any means.
I think Denver fans are starting to realize that Bo Nix isn't this second coming of Christ like he thought he was.
Oh, yeah. There's no way he's hitting that second contract. He'll be 30 by the time it comes up. But also, this is not the quarterback of the future. This was just a stopgap because you had the Russell Wilson contract.
Yeah.
A.J. Brown. Hey, someone came to life. All right, I don't even know if I want to get into this game because been seeing red up until about 40 minutes before we hit record. So, yeah, Eagles 6 for 10, 109 yards and a touchdown.
It would have only been this way had they not been down by almost 3 scores.
Yeah, 26-7, and then all of a sudden they're like, let's throw the ball.
Yeah, crazy. We have really good offensive weapons and a good offensive line.
I'm pretty sure A.J. Brown threatened to push Steichen off the top of the stairs or something because all of a sudden it was a completely change in the way they were throwing it. Sirianni, yes. Oh my God, it's all the S's. They all came from there. It's just Sirianni. I don't like his name.
Too easy showing 8 Mile clips.
Yeah. We're gonna kind of loop in 2 guys here. We got JSN and Torrey Horton here popping up in the top 10. 5 for 6, 96 yards, and finally we got that touchdown for JSN.
We got it, man. Dude, you're excited. You drafted him. You drafted him near that end, that tier of Marvin Harrison, Garrett Wilson. You probably had him a little bit ahead of him, but you're really excited. Now you're just this dude's talented. Crazy when a guy's like Olave and Garrett Wilson go on record saying he's better than us. Maybe take their word.
Yeah, and then Torrey Horton came in at wide receiver 9, just behind JSN, 3 for 32 and a touchdown. Scored a touchdown last week and scored a special teams touchdown this week. So, is this guy going to be hitting the waiver wire concerns coming up? Because Cooper Kupp is nothing to be worrying about at this point.
I want to own Horton, but I'm not starting him.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah, own but not start.
I love it. Ricky! Yeah, buddy. 8 for 11, 117 for Ricky. No touchdown, unfortunately, but Ricky's doing what Ricky can out there. And Mac Jones is banged up.
No Juwan Jennings, no George Kittle. Like, it's just CMC and Ricky Pearsall right now. That's all I see out there. So I think Purdy's going to play next week. So we'll see. But I think it's going to be. I expected to have not like 8 for 110, but I expect him to have around like 5 to 6 receptions and some solid yards, maybe a touchdown there. Like where you drafted him, you're really excited because it's going to pan out.
And this, I mean, yards per catch rocking around 14. It should be a lot deeper once Purdy comes in too. You know, we might see something closer to like 5 or 6 catches a game versus this 8, but it still should be the yardage numbers we're getting.
Mind me, I said Ricky and you said Juwan, right? Yeah.
I said Juwan until Juwan was hurt. Okay, we made the pivot. I've been on Team 49er. I want a piece of it.
Yes,
that was the beauty of it. They were going right next to each other.
Yeah.
All right, and lastly here on the booms, it's week 3. Who saw this coming? Like, he does this week 1, you know?
A perfect best ball guy. Like this, you're so excited. So
God, yeah. Hunter Henry, folks, tight end for the Patriots. 8 for 11, 90 yards and 2. Dude, this game was ass backwards. Like, the amount of fumbles, the amount of, like, it's like everybody wants Travion Henderson to be a thing. Because Ramonde, he fumbled twice. You had Gibson fumble once. Drake May fumbled as well.
Yeah.
Stupid.
You gotta trot out Henderson more. I mean, it's the fact that Gibson's getting touches is just annoying at this point.
Well, and the fact that they are punishing Travion Henderson, they want him to learn his lesson by punishing him, by playing the guy who's screwing up more than him. He's not going to learn a lesson that. Like, that's just stupid.
Yeah, I agree.
God, that's dumb. Bust for the week. I mean, Love and Stroud. We got
to start talking about playing against the Browns defense. I think, who do they play this week? Because like this is kind of like a trend I've seen here. I know Lamar did, but it was kind of a weird anomaly.
They didn't actually go high on yardage on the Browns. They just scored a bunch. That was because of the interceptions that happened like near the goal line. So like the Browns actually, or the Ravens didn't actually go out the wazoo as far as yards go. They just got 41 points based off turnovers. But
and they
Browns play the
Joe
Lions
and the
this
Bengals
week.
Too. Ooh.
They play the Lions this week. So like, is David Montgomery going to be a sit this week?
I don't know, man.
He's probably going to be closer. He's going to be ranked closer to, I think, 36 than 24 for me this week.
I think Jared Goff's in trouble.
They are in Detroit, so that plays
still in trouble in my opinion. I like Myles Garrett's going to get to him. So
yeah, I mean, you can tell that the Browns are doing a bit of a pass funnel defense here. Just no running at all. They're letting you throw it really close, but nothing's over the top. So it's J-Mo might be in trouble. Montgomery could be in trouble. This could be just an Amon-Ra and Gibbs dump off pass left and right. What about CJ Stroud? Not a great game.
Their offensive coordinator sucks. Their GM sucks,
which is unfortunate. It's a new guy.
When you draft the second and third round picks being wide receiver when your O line is abysmal, like I'm sorry, it's
from a mediocre wide receiver class too. Not that these guys necessarily are mediocre, but
I like Higgins and I like Noel, but like I feel like the team like you already traded for Kirk. Why do you need Noel? Go get an offensive lineman. Like,
yeah, the only reason they spent the capital they did was because there was less wide receivers in this class, so they had to pay up more to get more these types of guys. Like, I think both of them could have been round 3, maybe even round 4 for Noel, whatever it is. It's bad out there. 0-3 for the Texans. Like, a month ago, if people would have said that, you would have been called crazy. But look where we are now.
Yeah, no, that O line is bad, and it's going to kill Shroud. It's going to kill all of his just like I don't want to say I don't know what the right word is because like he is talented. He just needs to be in the right situation.
Yeah, I think it's very humbling too coming down from his rookie season that he had. It was pretty bad. Let's talk about the Bengals here because really all of them hurt you. Jamar Chase comes up with 6.4 points. T. Higgins with 2. Chase Brown with 4. Jake
Chase Brown
Browning.
should not be started.
Chase Brown.
Yeah.
Oh God, I don't know. I'm willing to go one more week at it just because it is a. Oh God, they played Denver and then Detroit and then Green Bay.
I'm telling you, Chase Brown, if you have other options like Scattaboo, I'm taking
Oh,
Scattaboo.
Goodness.
Yeah, there's
because I think there are better days for Jake Browning ahead. Minnesota has a crazy defense. They blitz,
they
a,
blitz
lot.
a lot. Yeah.
And Jake Browning has no problem like gunning it like Winston. So like multiple picks is going to happen. So I think we will have better games, but I think this is going to be these are flex players at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Except Jamar Chase, you kind of have to play him.
Yeah, play him.
Stevenson, we kind of touched on the Pats because of Henry. All of the wide receivers were ruined. No Booty, no Diggs, no happiness. And then Ridley, man, A.O. Manor is taking over that team slowly.
A.O. Manor is a better receiver than Ridley.
Oh God, we're here, aren't we?
Yep.
We're at that point. It was
He's
Odunze.
30. The clip is there. The age clip is finally hit. Maybe I don't know, but A.O. Manor is a better receiver than Ridley.
Yep. That was the pick that in that round. Not it was Odunze, not Ridley. Mm-hmm. And then Neighbors. Oh my goodness,
not his fault.
It's hot and cold. It's gonna be hot and cold for them until they get. They were calling for Jackson Dart last night.
Yeah, because when you're on 4th and goal and you decide just to throw away the football, you're coaching for your job, and same with the GM. At some point, like I know that like your schedule's tough. They play like the Eagles, Saints, and the Eagles again, or something crazy like that. Quick turnaround.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. Throw them out there. Like you're playing for your job, and anything is better than throw out Winston. Like sling it.
Yeah, 100%. I think anything is better than Russ at this point.
Yeah,
I get it.
He has cooked his Hall of Fame career as well.
Yeah, look, we got an amazing game with him and the Cowboys. That was fun. That was I think that's great. We can talk about that at the the retirement ceremony. But like, we're done. Let's move past it.
I don't think he's going to the Hall of Fame.
Oh, absolutely not. No, retirement. That's all we're getting.
He ruined that. Yeah.
Oh, he had a chance when he went to Denver.
Yep.
All right, let's do a little injury roundup here because we had some major injuries come back at us tomorrow. We're going to be doing the live stream. We're talking waiver wires and really getting into the nitty gritty. Starting at the top, we've got Tyrone Tracy, shoulder injury.
He's getting kind of run too in that game. He was like they were running the ball heavily, and then I think he dislocated the shoulder, so he's out. He's gonna miss some time.
Scatabo looks good, man.
Yeah, but I don't like. I'm worried about Scatabo too, just because like they're just gonna stuff the line and make Rust of the football. It's just a conundrum of things.
6 for 8 and 61 through the air. Scatabo was. So,
yeah.
I think if anybody can make it happen on a crappy team, it's gonna be him.
Yeah.
Next up, we have. This one was bad. There was a couple gruesome ones, but Arizona, James Conner, probably season ending.
Career ending, honestly.
There's a couple of these guys that could be on that one. Austin Eckler last week with the Achilles.
Yep.
So Trey Benson, if he's on the waiver wire for whatever reason.
Somehow. Yeah. 100% your fab.
Oh, yeah. We got Najee Harris. We all saw it, folks. I don't think it's been officially announced, but it's initially diagnosed as a Achilles. That sucks, too, because this was the first year on his new contract. I think it was only $6 million. It was crap. He's going to get a J.K. Dobbins contract maybe next year or the year after, but I think we've seen the rest. I think Najee's going to be looking for a new job soon, and we might be looking for another host next year. So, Najee, give us a call, buddy. We got you.
Stupid.
We got you. Come on. Najee fit in great with us. What else do we have? We got Mike Evans, hamstring. I mean, tale as old as time. Mike Evans had a hamstring pull.
He'll still get 1,000 yards.
I bet against it.
I'm hoping for it, but yeah.
Yeah, of course. I'd love to see it happen, but most likely we could see him out probably 3 to 4 weeks.
Chris Godwin comes back. So this is
Ibuka's banged up too, so we really need Godwin back.
Yep.
This is crazy. We had 4 really talented wide receivers on this team, and it's going to be a stretch if we ever get all 4 of them out there on the field at once.
Yeah.
Michael Mayer, concussion. Brock Bowers, he's getting better. He's still in the knee brace, but it doesn't really change too much for him. Terry McLaurin, we got a quad injury. We're going to monitor that. I'm not really seeing a whole lot of news on that, but it's not really. Do you think it affects much for how you look at him right now?
Not really.
Barely wanted to play him.
Hmm.
Oh, and this one, folks, this one hurts. This one cuts you deep. CD Lamb, ankle, 4 to 6 weeks is what we're getting right now.
They're hoping to see some progression in 14 days. Like if you have CD in redraft, like it sucks. It just sucks.
Unfortunately for the Cowboys, they do have George Pickens, so it's unlike in years past when CD's gone down. It's not like they're completely screwed, so rushing him back might, who knows, actually.
They're screwed, man. That defense is awful. So they are screwed.
It's bad. It's bad. Because George Pickens, he's not a one. He's the
He's a
best two to
solid
be.
two.
He's the
Yeah.
best two to have out there with a talented number one. But we saw it this past week. You know, we had a drop that drop that he had. He was pretty pissed off about that one.
Hmm.
Oh, craziness. But yeah, like I said, folks, come back tomorrow. We'll be doing the live stream on the YouTube channel, checking it out, going through all the stuff, deep dives, questions, answers, all that fun stuff. If you're looking for more of us, it's at too much underscore Brian and at too much BMulk over on the Twitter. Find us all over the place. Check us on Instagram, all those other things. Brandon, you got anything for the people before we get out of
Yeah,
here?
nothing.
We got nothing for you. See you later, and good luck going into week 4.